Alright, hey everyone, just going to give this a shot today and see what you guys think. This is Franchise Hockey Manager 3. It's a great management simulation game. It's got some really cool features. I'm just going to start a new game here, Path to Glory. Try and give go with the Avalanche, try and get them rebuilt. They're having a horrible year this year. It'd be really fun to see if you guys can suggest any trades or moves or things like that as we go along here. Alright, here we can select what leagues we want to have included with the game. I think I'm just going to go with all of them. Make it the most realistic that we can here. Go with Avalanche here. What is it? There we go. And hopefully you guys have some good ideas on how to actually turn this team around. They've got a lot of young players, really high potential, and they should be playing a lot better than they are, but it's not going too well this year. Right here it's kind of cool. You can pick your preferences for offensive, defensive, coach templates like that, or you can just put in some skills and kind of pick whatever you want. It's really cool as you go through the game every season. If you do well, you get more points to put in there and kind of keep developing yourself as a general manager and as a coach. Just go with balanced physical, balanced offensive. I'll go here, so probably have to make some trades, kind of shake things up and get some better talent in here. Go good with kids, that way if we can use that we can hopefully get some better results with the kids as we're rebuilding and growing the team. And we're back. Alright, so this is kind of the interface, how it's set up. You can go over here, you can take a look at your news. You can see right here there's some little bit of welcome information. It's talking about how our best player right now is Matt Duchene. Best up-and-coming player is Nathan McKinnon. There's some draft evaluations, stuff like that. We've got the World Cup qualifiers and stuff going on. Olympic qualifiers, I'm sorry. And the World Cup starts today. For this first video, I'm just going to kind of give you a look at the team, kind of let you see what players are rated and stuff like that, and then I'll be looking for you guys to give me some ideas and thoughts as far as what I can do with any trades or free agent signings, stuff like that you want to see, and then we'll go from there. So let's take a look at our depth chart here. The top prospects they have right now are Tyson Yost. If you look over here, it's got his ratings, which is offensive, mental, physical, defensive. We've got a scouting report here. Gives a little bit of information. It says its long-term outlook puts him around the current skill level of Matt Duchene, which that's pretty good. So I'll take a look at Matt Duchene. I can show you that so you guys have an idea. So he's obviously pretty highly rated offensively. Defensively he's not bad. He's got a lot of speed. Pretty solid mental ratings. So I'll take a look at some other young players like Mikko Rantanen. He's hurt right now, it shows, but he'll be back soon. Here's what he looks like right now as a 19-year-old forward. Scouting report, it's got some information about him. Looks like they think he'll be pretty similar to Gabriel Landeskog in terms of overall skill, which again, that's pretty solid as well. Let's take a look at Landeskog so you get an idea for that. Another big winger here. So let's take a look at the depth chart overall. Just kind of sit here for a minute and let you guys get a look at who we have. Goalies, defensemen, forwards. Scroll down, you've got a lot of younger guys that go down here. Kind of what I'm thinking as far as a rebuild goes is taking guys like Tyson Jost, Malochi, I think is how you say his name. I'll show you guys this guy really quick. For only being 19 years old, he's got a lot of offensive skills, pretty solid right now. Looks like he's got the potential to exceed Eric Johnson's overall skill according to scouts here, and Here's a look at Eric Johnson. So I think that he can be a pretty solid player in the future for us. Maybe Butcher, Comfer, Greer. They're not looking too great right now, but their scouting reports say they could be decent as time goes forward. The big question right now is probably, do we move any of our older guys that are, Landeskog, Duchesne, players like that, or do you guys think we should keep going with them and see how the season goes? Just let me know in the comments, and we can figure that out. If you guys haven't seen this game before, you should take a look at it. It's great. It's made by the same people that make the Out of the Park baseball games every year, that just do an awesome job with that. This has been one of my favorite versions of the franchise hockey manager game to this point. They've got a lot of added features, and it just feels like a much more real simulation and an engine as far as that all goes when you're playing it. You can go in here and adjust your strategy, pick your line combinations, set up your tactics, everything here on the side. Depth chart, roster. Oh yeah, one more thing before I end the video. Here's the free agent center right now. I'll just sort it by potential really quick. Looks like Jacob Trouba hasn't been signed yet as a restricted free agent, or Hampus Lindholm. Defense is kind of a major issue with this Avalanche team as well. If you guys think I should make a restricted free agent offer for either of these guys, or make a trade offer, try to sign them, let me know. That's one possibility I think that might help out pretty quickly on our defensive side of things. I don't think I can look at their stats right now. No, I can't, because I don't have them scouted, but they're pretty solid young defensemen. Their ability right here, it shows max is 5 stars on potential and ability. There's another guy, Jared Cohen, might be a guy we could look at, see if he could bring a little bit of help to the team. Just kind of scroll down a little bit. If you guys see anyone else that looks interesting, feel free to let me know. I'll sort it by ability really quick here so you can kind of see what is available there, free agent wise. Danny Heatley, he's getting up there in age now, I guess. Yeah, if there's anyone here you guys think look like a good potential target, let me know. We can make an offer there. If there's anyone else you want to see, let's see, show some more players so you can get an idea what they look like. Here's Tyson Barrie. He's considered the second best defenseman on the team from the depth chart right now. Scouting wise, they say he's a little better than Beauchemin. Well, that's good to know. But Eric Johnson's current level is kind of where they think he'll get to. Now again, Johnson right now is our top defenseman skill-wise on our depth chart. He's also 28 and has a really long contract signed for all the way through 2023. So he's another guy we can think about maybe moving, trying to get some picks or assets, young players. I kind of leave that up to you guys if you think we should just go a full rebuild, or if you think we should try and move forward with what we have and just kind of see how the season goes. A couple more guys that are kind of interesting here. Grigorenko, pretty solid passing, offensive read, puck handling. He's got some potential to put up a little bit of points here, maybe, if we put him with the right line, right tactics. It's got, again, similar to Gabe Landeskog as his potential. Where's some of the young guys? Zadorov, another guy that has some decent looking stats in a couple places. Scouting wise, again, they think that he'll be about similar to Eric Johnson when he develops. Some more rear Koch here. Guys, take a look at him. Scouting, similar to Beauchemin, which isn't quite as good there. But I guess he's really solid defensively. A lot of other places it's pretty lacking. Let's see, Grigorenko. Greer is another kid who's young that might be able to develop into something solid for us down the line. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too great. I think he'll be similar to Jerome Iginla by the time he's developed. Let's look at what Iginla looks like for us right here. Again, Iginla's another guy we could think about moving if we're looking at the whole rebuild thing. Maybe we can get some kind of pick or decent prospect for him along the way. See McKinnon, this is definitely our key forward up front, I think, as far as what we're building around. You can see here the census ability and potential. It's kind of what everyone else sees him as. This down here shows your scouts reports on him, his current ability, where they think his potential is, so 3.5 out of 5. Look at his ratings. You can see obviously he's got really a solid looking player at this point. He's only 21 years old. Got a lot of high rated stats there, especially speed, offensive read, acceleration, stuff like that. Here we can see that they think that he can fit into the first line on any team in the league. They say his game kind of resembles Sidney Crosby's, how he plays. Wow, I would hope so, that his potential to exceed Cody McLeod's overall skill level. Honestly, I feel like he's way past that already. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. You guys can make the call there, but I personally see him as a lot better already. Sometimes the scouting things are a little funny, but that's right. They're good for a good laugh as well. Can't blame the game too much. There's a lot of stuff going on with it, and every once in a while something kind of funny pops up, especially before you've actually scouted anyone. Once you start sending your scouts out, you get a little bit more reliable reports with stuff like that. Simeon Soderberg, there's another guy that, you know, what do we do? Should we keep him? He's 30 years old, but he signed a pretty long contract all the way through 2020. You can see his ratings. Looks like he's decent with puck handling, passing. Maybe he can be a big physical playmaker type for us. Decent defensively, that kind of thing. He's another guy we could move, we could try and go with. Scouts don't think we can see any more improvement out of him at this point. Can I say he's about equal to Joe Colborne? Is anyone else interesting here? I don't know. Morrison, he's another guy that could potentially develop to 3 there and be a solid guy for us. The scouting report says he'll be similar to Aginla, which again is not horrible, but not too great either. Pretty good offensive read, solid numbers all around, but nothing really stands out. Let's see. Grimaldi, he's a pretty small guy. He's only 5'6", but he's got some look of maybe being able to develop into a little bit of a quick, speedy playmaker, passer kind of a guy. Hishin, we can't do anything with him for a couple years. He signed in the KHL, but he's got some good puck handling, offensive read, some speed. Another guy who might be interesting to bring over at some point, but not had any success with it yet, as he's got a couple years on his deal and can't do anything until that's done. You can look at Comfer. In real life, I'm really excited about this kid. I think he's going to bring a lot to the team in the next couple years, really develop well. His potential here says he's about as good as Landeskog is right now. His ratings aren't too great right now, but he's only 21. He's got a 3-year deal set up right now. Yost, again, that's a kid do 4-4 for both consensus and our scouts, so you know, he looks like he could be pretty solid. We can't bring him into the team or anything right now since he's in college. Next year, or the year after that, if he decides to go pro at that point, we'd be able to offer him a contract and try to bring him up to the team or into the AHL team. See, goalie-wise, Varlamov is pretty solid looking as far as that goes stats-wise. Seems that the mental side of the goaltending situation plays a pretty big factor in stuff like this, if I understand it right. If you guys know differently, let me know. It's just things I've noticed from when I've played. I've sometimes have goalies that aren't quite as good rating-wise, but they may have superior mental ratings, and sometimes they seem to outperform goalies that look like they should be a lot better but have a little weaker mental ratings, especially in bigger games like the playoffs and stuff like that. It's kind of something I've noticed that it's happened in some of my games that I've played. Scouting here, they say is similar. This game resembles that of Henrik Lundqvist. As far as our other goalie here, Pickard, he's got some solid potential. He again looks not too bad. They say that he should be about as good as Varlamov, potential-wise, as he develops. So I think that's probably about it for this video. Let me know if you want me to make any offers for any of these free agents out here. If you want me to give them any scouting reports. If you think that we should just kind of go with the season, kind of see how things go for the first little bit, or if you think we should make some moves. What do you think I should be going after? Is it draft picks, just a full rebuild? Should I be going for certain players? You know, I've had success with just going with the team kind of how it is and adding a little bit here and there and been able to do pretty well. I've also had times when I've had to completely rebuild. So I think a lot of it depends on the hidden attributes and the potentials and stuff like that get rolled when you start the new game. But I think that's about it. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.